Hello, my name is John and I'm a runner. And we're going to talk about what that means, what that looks like, and some things that I've learned over the years as a runner. The first thing we're going to talk about is what does it mean to be a runner? Because I think there's probably some confusion. A lot of people think you've got to run fast or run a lot of miles in order to be a runner. And I'm just here to say if you're making an effort, getting out and running, even if it's just once or twice a week, you're a runner. So just embrace it and go with it. I've got people in my family that are serious runners. I have twin nephews that married other runners. The four of them all were D1 long distance runners. So sometimes I think to myself, ooh, they're runners. I'm not really a runner. I have a brother, a younger brother. He's crazy. He runs an incredible amount of miles. He turned 50 this year, and really for the last several years, he's averaged running 200 miles a month or more. And so he's a runner. My nephews are runners. I'm still a runner. I don't run that much. The most I've ever run in a month is about 120 miles. So that's a lot, but it's not as much as they are. So it's really easy, is what I'm saying, to be thinking you're not really a runner when you are. Imposter syndrome is very real. Even if you talk to my brother, who's, again, he's 50, in his 40s he started running, ran the Boston Marathon, he's run the Chicago Marathon. He still talks about being a runner, but also having that imposter syndrome. So first things first, if you're out there running, you're a runner. The second thing I would say is, sometimes people say, well, how do I get started running? If I haven't done anything. And I was there, trust me, I was there in my 40s. I was overweight. I didn't run. I had no physical fitness at all and had been athletic as a high schooler, but even since then, not done a lot of things. And so over the course of these videos, we're going to talk a little bit about how to get started, some ways you can get started. But the main thing to think about is there's not a right or wrong answer. There really isn't. It's just a matter of getting started, following some sort of routine that will allow you to build up that ability to get out and run and exercise, have fun, enjoy it, and not get injured. Again, as a guy in his 50s, when I tell people I'm a runner, one of the first things I always hear is, oh my gosh, it's going to be terrible on your knees. It's going to be a problem. You're going to have issues. And that may be true. I could get injured tomorrow. I could get injured this afternoon going and moving some stuff around, whatever. It is possible. But I'm here to tell you, I know a lot of guys now that have run for many, many years into their 50s and 60s, 70s, and still running on a regular basis. On the other hand, our dad was not a runner, but he had terrible knees. His knees were horrible from the time he was in his probably 40s. And had to have injections and many other things in his knees. Eventually had to have knee replacement surgery, and he didn't run a day of my life. Again, I knew him for a long time, and he never ran, so I don't think running could be blamed for his knee problems. So what we want to talk about in some videos is how do you get started? What do you do? And again, just kind of dispel some myths sometimes about what running can look like.